Good morning, everybody. Welcome in for some Crusader Kings 3 gameplay. Continuing on with our Russian Empire campaign. Coming towards the end of our current Tsarina's life. Good morning, everybody. Bear with me while I finish setting up the stream here. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Alright, let's see where we left off here. Not until you can pay, we will go ahead and imprison and then ransom him out. Any events that we need to do? We could probably do invite champions. How are we doing on champions? Wow, we've got one absolute monster up there. Berserker, Legendary Blade Master, Gallant. It's too bad he's only got the 1 star in his generalness. Yeah, we ought to invite some because they're getting old. And then factions, good there. And of course, we still have the Bjarma land issue. Which may now be solved. They've lost a whole bunch of their power. Oh, that's right, and we're converting everybody to being a witch. So there's another one complete. Let's go ahead and convert my son. Let's also declare war on Bjarmaland. They are of the same religion as we are now. So Finland must have conquered some of that territory. Yeah, we could just subjugate, but I don't want all of this territory up here. Alright, we'll just do Conquer County. At least we'll get that one out of the way. And we'll actually go straight to his capital. Okay, I've got a lot of rally points. See, where did he get all of these troops? He must have hired mercenaries. I'm curious, who did he hire? Yep, he did. He hired 2,400 mercenaries. But we'll beat both of them. Capture their capital and we'll be done. Where are we at on innovations? We're working on hereditary rule and we're working on burrs. Hire more mercenaries? Good lord. He's an unlimited bank account. Raising a third of our forces, we go into debt. Not having infrastructure is rough. Speaking of infrastructure, $10 to upgrade the development there. 10 years, even with traits. My development in this region is tough to get off the ground. Alright, who's next? Have we converted you yet? We have. Hey Zardas, how are you, man? Come on over, 520 raiders who are going to get your butt kicked. So we've got to go up and free this now that he's conquered one. And then that will end the war, or at least it should end the war. Oh, how did we end up without a commander? She just died. Tired of seeing him on the list, and he's never going to have more than that cash. Let's see. Who's your parents? Where on the list are you? Her kids, you're second. And you have no traits. Come on, boys, get moving. You need to come up here and beat this. How long till you arrive? 46 days. Plenty of time. They come out of that with more soldiers after the end. Converted faith. Done. I doubt that this will give us the full war score. We probably still have to liberate this. Yeah. Okay, another witch. There's him. Yeah, we won, but we might as well finish that. Alright, and which one did we just conquer? Here. So we need to grant that to somebody. Just leaves this and this, I think. Yeah. As de jure part of the Empire that we don't actually own. Boy, that county is empty. How much to construct a city? 400 gold? Sure. How are we doing on our witch coven? Up to 11%. This is gonna take a while. Alright, so that was her. You're up next. How old are we now? 67? We're getting up there. We are getting up there. And how's Hungary doing? That's Wallachia. I'd go to war if we could afford it, but... Alright, let's build a city in Ryazan. And then we may need to just start hoarding cash for the secession crisis that's going to be inevitable. I'll get her to Iron Constitution. I don't know, maybe I'll just continue down the whole body line, see how long we can get her to live. Hey, Kevin. Are they? It's been about the extent of their empire for most of what we've been dealing with them. They fluctuate quite a bit, depending on how their secessions go. We've been in conflict with them a couple of times, and they haven't been a problem yet. He's actually pretty good. And he's young, too. So if they start putting their eyes on our territory as Orthodox, it could cause us a problem, maybe. I would like to get this county. You're a trained healer, huh? 17. Wise man. I think our physician is actually pretty good, though. 18 plus, yeah. We'll stick with him. How old is he? 38. He's also young enough that it won't matter. We'll be dead before it matters. title is he going to inherit? These are all us, so it must be this one. Yeah, if he inherits that title, then that county that I just conquered will convert to Volga, Bulgaria. That's alright. He's very young, and that's a long ways in the future. If it happens, it happens. How you doing, Kevin? Alright, there's another one. So that was you. Let's convert you next. How old are you? Probably silly to even bother. I should just sort by age and convert the youngest ones. Pardon my chewing. I should probably mute my mic. What's the best way to support the channel? Hit that subscribe button. And if you know people who enjoy strategy gaming, point them over here. Ultimately, the goal for me is to hit 500 subscribers. That would make me large enough to get a partnership with CA for early access to Total War stuff. And that's probably the quickest way to grow the channel. You know, all that said, I mostly do this as a hobby and to see where it might be able to go, and because it's fun, and I like getting to chat with guys like you and other people, you know, from around the world, and kind of share our interests. So as the channel has grown, I've become more interested in seeing what partnerships are possible. But yeah, just hit that subscribe button. That's the best way to support it. Who are you? Which granddaughter? I believe that you are you're not my heir. And I really want to start getting traits, so I'm going to continue doing the same thing, just finding people with good traits to match up. Any geniuses in here? Doesn't look like it. So Herculean. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I don't know what Paradox's partnership rules are. I haven't looked into those yet. But I'm assuming they're pretty similar, that you've got to be of a certain size before they partner with you. Trying to remember what the oldest character I've ever had is. I think I've only ever gotten somebody to like 85 or 86 years old. Which we are not yet at octogenarians, which will obviously help. Oh, Livonia has popped up. I don't want to spend the money on a hunt. Alright, let's switch from rank to age. I don't think we can convert children, so we'll have to find 16-year-olds, good lord. 11, 12, 13, 14, there we go, 15, 16. You're in jail. Oh, can it only be 18-year-olds? Yep, looks like it's 18 and over. I guess that's the witchcraft drinking age. How's my heir progressing anyway? That's because she's unlanded. I don't know what she has invested in as far as skills go. She's not going to be a very good heir. And I don't think I can designate an heir. Not without absolute crown authority. Which we still need. Oh, actually, we can do absolute crown authority. Because we have royal prerogative. And we'll have hereditary rule soon as well, so we can change our partition law as we try to work towards primogeniture. I may go ultramogeniture. I haven't done that in CK3 yet. It can be dangerous because of long rule penalties. I like how we're just like, I'm not even trying to expand east, and it's just naturally heading that way. Through vassal expansion. You've been a busy boy. Wait, do I have any duchies over here? I don't. I should probably create a duchy over there and give it to somebody. Maybe after secession to curry some favor. We still have terrible stewards. No, we need to get to 5,000. Alright, I'm going to let this just build up to about 1,000 before I do any more infrastructure investment, because I want to make sure that my heir has at least 500 or 600 gold. Because I'm sure we're going to have factionalization, and I want to make sure she can hire the necessary mercenaries. As much as we need investment in infrastructure to support our army. I also wish there was an easier way to see what her direct inheritance is going to be. Like, if she has the implicit claim, does that mean she's the one who's going to inherit that in my line? Let's take a look and see if that's true. So Smolensk. Yeah, it's not true. He's first in line to inherit that. They need to give you an easier way to tell what your heir actually is going to inherit so you can invest in that stuff. Oh. Convert. Can I reverse sort by age? Doesn't look like it. Are you the one we just converted? Too far away to interact with. %. We're getting there. Who is going to inherit that? And why would we lose it? Yep, Bulgaria is going to get wiped out by the Byzantines. Woohoo! Something happened here. Is now the time to strike? I think it might be. Do we have a claim on this county? We do. Where we have a... Where's their capital? It's money. Nope. I'm gonna be patient. Stick to the plan. What's the, So we would still have to control all of that, all of Hungary, and that. If we wanted to make that a goal. Oh, my husband died. What a shame. I don't think we need to get remarried. It'll be a handy hook if somebody decides to attack us and we can get an alliance. How many cadet branches do we have now? 18. Vassalize. Count Vladimir. Where are you? That would give us one county in Lesser Poland. Yeah, why not? Who is your mother? Do you have any traits? You do. Still no geniuses. That's me. I'm actually kind of surprised that this didn't come up as a vassalization option. Almost to 1,000 gold. Let's just take the 100 lifestyle learning points. Well, we might as well make her good at something. See if she can learn. She's got pretty high prowess already, so she should be fine. Yeah, Poland completely fell apart. What are you, Catholic? Yeah. What was her name? Alexandra. Looks like you're already converted. One of these days I'm going to take one of my kings and I'm just going to have him do seduction against all of his grandchildren. Just to see how it turns out. How's the rest of the world doing? India's still a mess. Tibet is still a mess. The Middle East is pretty much consolidated. The Byzantines are who they are. This stuff is turning into what it normally looks like. Doing on development here. Once we get to 20, I'm going to switch him to a different province, probably Kiev. What's the development in Kiev? 16. We'll also check culture to make sure that everywhere that needs to be is Russian. So we're missing it there, 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 and there. Uh-oh. Kazapa the Terrible of Volga, Bulgaria. Why is he the terrible? What did he do? Fickle, content, and paranoid? Wonder why he's the terrible. Anyway, who's he fighting? Well, not a whole lot to worry about there. He definitely needs help, though. Alright, who are we fighting? We're fighting you. And where is the other ally? I don't see it. Oh, right there. Right, well, we'll go after his capital first. I want to make sure we don't go broke here, though, so... We're only going to bring up enough forces that will actually need to be effective. Take the speed down just a little bit. Still at +9. 6. Right there. I wonder if we can get her to live long enough to fill out the entire learning line. God, mystical communion is so powerful. If only you could do it more often, then it would be completely OP. Has anybody gone up to attack him yet? Nope. Don't even know where their forces are. That's another thing I haven't looked at in a while. Men-at-Arms. We're good. We're good. Until we get some more technology anyway. Who did we just convert? Him? They're already all witches. %. We're slowly getting there. A little less than halfway. Alright, which city is that? Yes, you can have that city. And now we can invest in some infrastructure again. Can we upgrade this yet? We don't have the battlements innovation, so no. I think everything else in this county is as upgraded as it's going to get. Nope, it's not. Okay. And where are we at here, siege-wise? I forgot to increase the speed. That's why everything's going so slow. What's left? Yeah, there's a few things. Well, that'll make her useful in at least one aspect. Those colors are clashing. Push her into the horse trough. Why not? I'm an 80-year-old prankster. 73-year-old prankster. Figure out which of my domains she was actually going to inherit, it would make more sense, but we'll just keep investing. Ultimately, it's all dynastic now anyway, so... Apparently Craven's favored truthfulness. Anybody up here attacking him yet still? Nope. Alright, that war is over. How much of that war stores captives? Alright, we won't ransom anybody until we know they've secured their victory. You were 23 years old, and your name was Tatiana. So, who's next? You're next. Keep doing that same thing over and over again. I'm not sure why that event keeps popping up. That must be a bug. But I'll take it. Four empty holdings in Smolensk. Let's build a city in Smolensk. Looks like I can call up at least some of my forces without going broke now, so this actually might be worth prosecuting. I'm going to take the chance. The only thing that might backfire here is if he hires a holy order. Do we have a holy order available? We do. Alright, so we can spend some piety there. We'll be fine. Let's get rid of these rally points. Add that rally point. Let's hire... Are they all crossbowmen? And they have siege equipment too. And then let's bring up power forces and combine those. That should be plenty to do what we need to do here. Let's use him as the commander, since he's better at siege. That way we can end it quicker. I would add better siege men-at-arms if I could, but I can't. Until we study mangonels, which isn't going to happen for 2 years. Actually, it's going to be longer than that, because I'm going to go for battlements next, I think. Go battlements, or do I want to go household soldiers? I think I'll actually go household soldiers. We've only got a year left. Hopefully we can end this in that time, but I'm going to guess probably not. So I guess we're about to find out how good my air actually is. Great Moravia. Where did they get that alliance? They didn't have it when I looked at them last time. That is a lot of soldiers. Alright. Well, let's, I should definitely ransom these prisoners. I don't think they're a war score. They're not. Just in case we die. We're adding to our heirs bank. Let's hold off on that until we know who she needs to make alliances with. We may end up doing a white peace if I die before this war is over. So that takes care of all of Great Moravia's armies. Hey, Laurentiu. Did I get the Romanian Moldova? Yes, we have the Kingdom of Moldova. That would be here. Or Moldavia. Or did you mean this area here? We haven't gotten that yet. Now we need to probably disband you for a little bit. So we aren't losing 17 gold a turn a month. We can recall you if we need you. Yeah, we aren't going to finish this war before I die, so we'll probably just offer them a white peace. Do we have any other prisoners to ransom? You jackasses. Sure how many troops we'll have available. That's going to have to do. Ah! All right, pause. She was a good Tsarina. I didn't think she would be. She started out. She had a pretty rocky start, but let's see what we can do for factions, because this is going to be... Yeah, there's already a massive faction in place. That's actually not that bad. So first, lifestyle. What has she already done? This will actually be helpful. Dread will be helpful. Is she already torturer? She is. What else is she good at? Martial. And stewardship. How old is she? 46. Let's go with authority. That will keep her dread high. How did I get it? Let's see. Where is that kingdom proper? So, let's see, it was 2 generations ago, I want to say, when we completed the Russian Empire and we reformed Slovianska Pravda as a faith. One of the things that we needed was this holy site, so I put a claim in there and conquered that so that we could reform the faith, and then we kind of just backfilled in the rest around it over the next couple of generations. Alright, we need to get powerful vassals happy. You're useless. You will make a good chancellor. Or at least a decent one. You will make a decent spy master. So that's those two. You won't make a decent anything. You'll make an okay marshal. That's it for powerful vassals. So steward, I can kind of pick whoever I want. Now, do we have too many duchy titles? No, so that's not a problem. before I marry my daughter off, I want to make sure we get a decent alliance out of that. She's stewardship. She's charming, so that's probably better off being diplomacy. Unless you're a wise woman, yeah, you'll make a good guardian. You can be transferred to you. That's actually fine. And that's it. What's our dread? How's our dread currently at 0? So it's all about dread gain. We actually need to probably execute somebody lawfully in order to put our dread higher. Otherwise, we're going to be facing some serious factionalization. And we've got a decent enough bank. Yeah, let's sway you. Wow, 42%. I knew she wasn't going to be very good, but I wasn't expecting her to be this bad. And of course, we still have a war to finish here, and we lost a whole bunch of soldiers out here. What did we lose? Did we lose the Holy Order? I think we did. Yeah, we lost the Holy Order. So we need to rehire them. Oh, we need to get rid of these rally points. We need to hire that Holy Order again. Since that was almost the entirety of the strength of that army. And we need to keep our fingers crossed. We need to invite champions. We should probably call a hunt, but I'm going to hold off on that. Also, can she convert people to witchcraft? Let's find out. Yes, so dread is super useful, especially upon secession, because what dread does is prevents people from joining factions and from plotting against you. So you'll see, let me see if I can find an example of that. Since her dread is at 0, it's probably not going to show up anywhere. But there will be a little icon that sits next to people in your realm. It's a little black kind of squiggly line that says this person is terrified of you because of your high dread. So it really helps with, which is why I chose the line that I did here for her. But I chose that line thinking that she would already have some dread, and she doesn't. Now, if I had picked Intimidation, she would have started at 30 dread. But when you, like, here's a good way to point it out. So if I go to a vassal and I highlight their score here, you'll see all the reasons why their score is in the minus. And if I had high dread, there would be something in here that would be like plus 30 because she's scared of me because of my high dread. What are you doing? You're moving over. We still don't really know what the factions are going to look like. Alright, so you're the one that we actually want to be swaying. We have a chance of getting that score high enough before they decide to send an ultimatum. I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're going to have a split no matter what. So the next thing we want to do is we want to take a look at who my most powerful vassals are, and that's these two. Can she join a faction? She cannot join a faction because she's too young. So you need to have somebody my daughter can marry. Which looks like all of your sons are already married. So that's not going to happen. So we can't get an alliance there. Let's check with... I don't want to marry her off to anybody else there, so... Which one is it? Dobroslava. These are internal alliances. Alright, what if we don't do matrilineal? Yeah, it's still internal. So this one actually will be pretty good because he has a claim on external titles, and marrying matrilineal will pull those titles internal. Yeah, I know they're related. That's fine. And what else do we have? We've got one more daughter who we could potentially marry off. Ugh. How bad is he? He's even worse than she is. It would almost be worth losing the war and taking over as a different character in the dynasty. Because this line is absolutely horrible. Oh, you're kidding me. We're not the head of... We're not even the head of our dynasty? Yeah, we are. So who unlocked that? Because that is not what I wanted. You are not the dynasty head. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. He is, and he just... That's so frustrating. And we aren't the dynasty head because... what house is he? Because his house is bigger than ours. So, 18 houses. stronger than he is. Whoops. No, he only has 19 living members. Why is he the dynasty head? He shouldn't be. I'm a little confused by that one. Sheet 34. That's good. Whoops. There it is. Accept because I'm terrible, and instead of going to help that out, you're gonna come down here. You're gonna go this way. There, now we're the dynasty head. What sucks is, for like the 1 month he was dynasty head, he spent all of our renown points. We will continue to prosecute this war, even though we're probably going to have to call for a white peace. Who's who here? We want them to win. They're not going to, though. Wait, who won? Oh yeah, they did win. Powerful is he? He can't afford his ransom. Well, you're not great, but I'll recruit you anyway because we need champions. To end this war. I can't believe they haven't. Oh good. All of their faction power went down. Somebody must have left the factions. So maybe we've got some breathing room for a little while here. This is going to be close. Not as close as I thought it was going to be. You know what? You can go ahead and stay there. Because I think once this one's over, we can go directly to their capital and end this war. What's going on up here? No enemy troops there. go end this. Because once again, we cannot afford the troops that we have raised. Now, domain. I haven't looked at that yet. Yeah, the only thing in her domain was Moscow. We lost everything else. Are they coming for me? They are. They'll probably win. But that's fine because that's just the Holy Order. I should say, I'll probably lose. I wounded the enemy commander, that's good. It's gonna be really close. Killed one of their champions. Wait, what did we lose? Oh, they sent an army over here. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's see what happens here. Looks like we're gonna win. And we've got hereditary rule. So I'll tell you what we're definitely going to do is switch to primogeniture. Alright, household soldiers is next. And we're gonna have to raise more levies here. Where are you retreating to? Let's actually get rid of that rally point. We'll put a new one there. We'll get rid of that one. And as they retreat, we'll raise more levies to fight that. Okay, they won. So they can finish that siege, and then they can come join us. Ugh. She's honestly so terrible at this point that gaining the trait Drunkard wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. She's already at stress level 1. She's going to be a hard one to manage. He's following me, so let's raise these troops now. Okay, that's plenty. Those are fine. My guess is, yeah, they're going there to free that. So I'm actually gonna... I want this to join. Six months, come on. I guess I could also raise some mercenaries. Converted there, let's have you convert that, and you convert that. I'm so tempted to assault even though it's going to cost like 1,000 troops. Do it after the next siege event. We'll do it now. Do it now, do it now. Because we are going to lose that battle. We're not going to make it. Ah, it sucks! Alright, we need to hire mercenaries. What's in this army? Pikemen and footmen. So what we want are skirmishers. We can find them. There are none available. So we'll just go with armored footmen. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to lose this. Yeah, it's going to be a loss. Let's raise a few more levies as well then. And then go. Because now all we need to do is hold on to this for war score. I should have, if I had known that this was coming in, I would have done it earlier. Because if we had captured that, oh, never mind. We captured somebody important. That was close, though. Can't disband them because they're retreating. I may throw him in the dungeon. Nah, he's not powerful enough. No alliance there. Don't want to get dragged into a war right now. And how far do you need to retreat before I can disband you? Where'd he go? Oh, it was the Holy Order. They were automatically dismissed. Alright. So we picked up a county. That's something. And who do we have in our prison right now? Because I'm just, I can't execute most of these people without doing an enormous amount to my stress levels. But at the same time, I could really use the dread. I'm going to execute you. And I think you. And then what we're going to do is we are going to call a hunt. 167 gold. Jeez. To get our stress level down. But now my dread is very high. Can't afford to spend the gold. So now I can probably demonstrate this somewhere. Yeah, so you see this little icon, terrified? King Ivan of Permia is terrified due to your dreadful reputation, and he will never oppose you directly. That's what high dread does. And I would imagine at least a few of my vassals are intimidated by me. And so, obviously, this is different levels. Terrified means never oppose you, and intimidated means they're less likely to oppose you. So it takes a lot more for them to be able to join a faction if they're intimidated. And right now, all of my vassals are intimidated, except for him. So that's what High Dread does. Now I need to look at my heir because he is freaking awful. I'm inclined to murder him. That will also increase my dread. I can't murder my own kid. Oh, because of my faith. I could disinherit him, but that will also cost me renown. Or I could make him a general and send him into combat. What's the Empire's line of succession right now? Well, you're certainly better than your father. We need to work on getting my son killed. Max dread is 100. And if it wasn't for the fact that I'm just and it would increase my stress levels too much, I would execute somebody else. Alright, well, let's see if we can improve ourselves. It's going to cost us a crap ton of gold. But if we can get the Wise Woman trait, that would be helpful. And I also... Can I convert... You're somewhere in the 23-year-old range here. I can't convert them to witchcraft. Because, am I a witch? Because I am not a... Yeah, I'm a witch. I wonder why I can't convert. Must be a lifestyle. Keep going. Oh, we don't have a position either. Didn't like either one of them, but I wanted to have somebody in the position, so less gold is better. 68% chance. We got it. Alright, that'll help a little bit, because it makes us virtuous. Yeah, Yeah, that really improved everybody's opinion quite a bit. We're somewhat stable now, so I don't think we're going to be doing much expanding with her. You're the only one who isn't married or betrothed. I can convert. Okay, good. Let's start converting again. It's not part of our de jure empire, so I'm not overly concerned with it. Alright, what's going on with the Byzantines? They have a 2-year-old. Why is he deserting? You're not going anywhere. Less stress. What other traits do we have? So we're just, we're brave, and we're gluttonous. Let's reinforce our dread. Put us to. It's still at 66, but now we have a natural base dread of 15. We should also not decline much based on our other traits that we have and our learning lifestyle. So we should stay pretty high. Uh-oh. Let's take a look at our court. Why is he absent? Let's recruit you. And let's convert you. You're already converted. Let's get you married. How did you not show up when I did search for a physician? Everybody, you're not converted, and I can't convert you. You're not converted. And we'll go through and we'll look for marriages. I will go to your feast because I don't have to pay for it, and it will give me a chance to lose some stress. You're my daughter. You're only 11. Alright, 74 stress because of gluttonous. Hallelujah. Daughter. How old are you? 9. You're my chaplain. I don't want you to be married. Yeah, let's take away somebody from his house and dynasty. You're too old. Everybody else is good. Somebody was trying to murder me. Okay, everybody's doing something they need to be doing. You know what, Stefan? That's a really good idea. I've never thought of that. That'd be a really cheap and easy way to grab some extra knights. Alright. I got what I wanted here. I don't think we can switch lifestyle focus yet, though. Let's go with stalwart leader. And then, yeah, we can't switch lifestyle focus yet. Died from a seizure. Oh, how bad are you? No, you're actually good. That almost never works out that way. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is really tick a whole bunch of people off. And we want to go to absolute crown authority, but we're going to wait for a little bit because I want to change to high partition Oh, we can't. That requires heraldry. So we can switch to partition regardless. Let's do that now. And then I think we'll switch to absolute crown authority when I get to like 60, and I'll be closer to death, and everybody's opinion will be higher. And then I'm going to change my heir, because he is a giant pile of garbage. How long have we been going? Almost 2 hours. I'm going to cut it off at 2 hours today because I want to spend a little extra time in my Total War Warhammer campaign. I've also got somebody coming to take a look at my roof later. Yeah, he was the only one who wasn't terrified of me. I could hold a feast. No, I can't. Holy cow, feasts are expensive. I feel like they might have patched that. I don't remember feasts being that expensive. Haven't even gotten 20 years into the episode today. How many hooks do we hold? Only 8. They're all on children. I really need to build up my gold stores again. Yep, I'll go. That should drop us down to 0, and then I can execute somebody to get my dread up to 100. Don't forget your run. No run today. Today's an off day. He's my rival and my ally. Alright, Princess Daria. only 32% chance. Let's abandon that. We'll wait until we have somebody who's better at converting witches. I thought I was at a feast. What happened to that? Do we have any culture left to promote anywhere? A little bit. Increase our domain taxes once they're converted to Russian. Starting to creep into Poland and Lithuania. We have most of Moldavia now. Man, even with a 4-year-old as their emperor, they're not getting any schism at all. Could just start trying to murder their entire secession line. Yeah, you know what? Once I can switch lifestyles again, when will that be? 11:30, did it say? Oh, I can switch now. So after this next one, we're going to go back to Intrigue, and we're going to go into the Schemer line, and we're going to do Truth is Relative, Swift Execution, and a Job Done Right. And we are going to start murdering the Byzantine Empire as much as we can until she dies. We're going to host a feast. You know, it costs half my gold to do so. Because I want to get my stress down so I can execute somebody and get my dread up to 100. Yeah. My heir is a useless pile. Sure, I'll take your 13 soldiers. I guess you can only do that stress relief once every so often. It must be a... Nope, it's not a temporary trait. I wonder why I didn't lose any stress there. Alright, well, screw it. We're going to execute somebody anyway. And that gets us to 88. We don't terrify you? Really? That's surprising. Ooh, I fired him from the council. That one's temporary, though. My daughter is about to leave court. Do I care? She's a good schemer. She's not a witch. What if I granted you the shrine? Where are we at here? 11 months and we can start building duchy buildings. Which Moscow doesn't have a duchy building available? Where is the duchy building? It's here. Ah, crap. Let's convert my daughter. Get rid of the Orthodox. Crap. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to reclaim Yaroslavl. I mean, technically, I guess I could just revoke her title. 50-50 chance. we only have 2 kings by marriage. We're almost ready to switch. And I think we're also pretty much done for this episode. It's going to be a short one today for CK3. Also, this is my last day of vacation, so I will be reverting back to my old schedule of CK3 on Saturday and Sunday mornings, and then Total War in the afternoons during the week. And we want to do Skullduggery focus. And start going into the schemer line. But that is where we are going to call it an episode for today. As always, appreciate everybody who stopped by to take a look. You're Orthodox Laurentiu. Well, for this campaign, you're on the opposite side. Let me hit pause here. Like I said, thanks again, everybody, for stopping by to take a look. Laurentiu, Stefan, Kevin, Zardis, thanks for participating in chat, guys. Appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. If you haven't had a chance, hit that subscribe button for me. It does help grow the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. And we will see you back here for the next episode. Thanks a lot.